Hello, everyone. This is Amy of AJC Magic TV. I welcome you in this evening. We are going to do 80s and 90s trivia this evening. So I welcome you in today. Get some household done. Also, check out at 7 p.m. Hump Day Hangout with Zippity Doo Dog, and I believe he has Dave Stragan as his guest this evening. So go check out that. Check out Tea Time Mary Ellen on the live variety show with Dean of the Live Place. Also, check out the This and That crew, Joy S., T. Marie's Place. This Our Dreams tomorrow with friends. I know the Disney Nerd Herders are live around Epcot resorts. I also know that the Parks with the Pigeons will be at the M80s. I know Jennifer Caruso was at M80s and that, but she's probably on her way home or at home also. So go check out all of them. Thank you for joining. So welcome in Dave Stragan. Welcome in Kathy Hollister, Donna Jaworski. Thank you for joining. It's much appreciated. I know you could be doing other things. I know the M80s are in concert. They're always in concert. They're not as good in Epcot, in my opinion, but it's the M80s. It always seems like it's a Wednesday night with the M80s there. So welcome in. It'll be 80s and 90s trivia. I will give the first person to answer gets 2 points. They get to choose the category 80s or 90s. Welcome in. It's Joey's World. Make sure you check out Joey's new video this morning. So check out It's Joey's World. They have a new video. It was a really good video. So go check that out. Especially if you're going to Florida and you're not going to Orlando area. They show a lot of good stuff along the Bradenton, St. Pete's, Tampa area. So check out the It's Joey's World. You need to let me know what your favorite restaurant is, though, Lisa, Keith, and Joey. You're welcome. Especially on that West Coast there, your favorite restaurant. Okay, we're going to get started with the 80s, the 1980s. So here we go. There we go. Who is the villain in 1982's Donkey Kong Jr.? Who is the villain in 1982's Donkey Kong Jr. game? Who is the villain in 1982's Donkey Kong Jr.'s game? You'd be surprised who the answer will be. Jeff Bowser. I'll read it again. You probably would have to know the video game Donkey Kong Jr. But who is the villain in 1982's Donkey Kong Jr.? It was Mario. Mario was the villain. I'll pick out another 1980s card. Since that one wasn't as easy. Welcome in, Gloria Thibodeau. Thank you for joining. Here we go. 1980s. What were the names of Al and Peggy Bundy's kids in Married with Children? Yeah, Mario was a villain in the Donkey Kong Jr. I kind of remember the game a little bit, but I don't remember Mario being in there too much. But I didn't really. We had it on like Atari where you swung on the bananas and or banana vines and stuff. But what were the names of Al and Peggy's kids and Married with Children? Welcome in, Nico the Greco. So I'll read it again and then give the answer. What were the names of Al and Peggy's kids and Married with Children? I actually just watched an episode of that, but their name was Bud and Kelly. Bud and Kelly. So Donna Jaworski. The gorilla was Donkey Kong, and Donkey Kong Jr. was the little gorilla. Then It's Joey's World and Nico the Greco. Okay, Donna, you can pick the 80s or 90s. The 80s or 90s. Yeah, I was wondering there. Okay, Donna wants the 90s. Here we go for the 1990s. Which political drama starring Martin Sheen as fictional U.S. President Josiah Jed Bartlet premiered in 1999? Which political drama starring Martin Sheen as fictional U.S. President Josiah Jed Bartlet premiered in 1999? And we have our answer. It was The West Wing. The West Wing. So It's Joey's World got it first. Then Dave Stragan. Donna Jaworski. Kathy Hollister. And Gloria Thibodeau. And Nico the Greco. Somehow I skipped over that one. But Nico the Greco. It was easy because it's the only one I could think of. 80s, please. Okay, here we go. The 1980s. In which year did the final season of MASH air? Remember, it's the 1980s. In which year did the final season of MASH air? No one got the answer, so I'll read the question again. In which year did the final season of MASH air? Welcome in, Debbie Thuner. Thank you for joining. In which year did the final season of MASH air? In the 1980s. And I see one person with the answer. Nico the Greco with 1982. Nico the Greco with 1982. Welcome in, Debbie Thuner. Thank you for joining. Okay, Nico, you can pick the 90s or the 80s. The 90s or the 80s. Nico the Greco. Welcome in, Zippity Doo Dog. Okay, Nico the Greco wants the 90s. The 1990s. Here we go. Which song title, beginning with 3 repeated letters, was a major hit for the band Hanson in 1997? Which song title, beginning with 3 repeated letters, was a major hit for the band Hanson in 1997? And that was Jeff's favorite song of Hanson. And the answer is Bop. Bop. So Donna gets it correct first with the Bop. And then Zippity Doo Dog Got it. Jason Thibodeau. Then welcome in, Jason. Nico the Greco. Ah, so close. And Debbie Thunert. Debbie Thunert. Good job. Okay, Donna, you get to pick the category. Okay, Donna would like the 90s, the 1990s. Here we go. Step by Step was the title of a hit single and album for which band, sometimes known by their initials? Step by Step was the title of a hit single and album for which band, sometimes known by their initials? Tick. And we have the answer. It was New Kids on the Block. New Kids on the Block. Nico the Greco. Then we had Donna. Then Debbie Thunert. And Zippity Doo Dug. Okay, it's Joey's World. Lisa, Keith, and Joey. Okay, Nico, you can pick the category 80s or 90s. Okay, let's stick with the 90s. Okay, here we go 1990s. Which band had a 1997 hit with the song As Long as You Love Me? Which band had a 1997 hit with the song As Long as You Love Me? Which band had a 1997 hit with the song As Long as You Love Me? Let's see if anyone else gets the answer. I'm going to read the question one more time. Which band had a 1997 hit with the song As Long as You Love Me? And the answer is the Backstreet Boys. The Backstreet Boys. So Donna got it first. Then we had Debbie Thunert, Gloria, and Jason Thibodeau. Good job. Okay, Donna. You can pick the category. Okay, she's gonna do the 90s. The 1990s. Here we go. Which Emmy-winning drama starred Dylan McDermott and Lisa Gay Hamilton, inspired by the spin-off series Boston Legal? Which Emmy-winning drama starring Dylan McDermott and Lisa Gay Hamilton, inspired by the spin-off series Boston Legal? Yeah, it's hard to say when, like, what night these shows were on, some of them. But which Emmy-winning drama starring Dylan McDermott and Lisa Gay Hamilton inspired the spin-off series Boston Legal? And the answer is The Practice. The Practice. So Gloria Thibodeau got it first. Then we had Debbie Thunert and Jason. Good job. Okay, Gloria, pick the category. The 90s or the 80s? Oh, I put the wrong. I put the 70s down on the banner. I gotta change it. Dun, dun, dun. Mm. Okay, Gloria would like the 80s, the 1980s. Okay, here we go with the 1980s. Which wizard is the sworn enemy of the Smurfs in the animated TV show The Smurfs? Which wizard is the sworn enemy of the Smurfs in the animated TV show The Smurfs? Who was the bad guy in The Smurfs? But which wizard is the sworn enemy of the Smurfs in the animated TV show The Smurfs? The answer is Gargamel. Gargamel. Okay, Debbie, I kind of figured, but it was Gargamel, and Ezreal was the cat. So Zippity Doo Dog gets the points first, then Dave Stragan, Donna, and Debbie Thunert, and Gloria gets a point also. Good job, everyone. Okay, Zippity Doo Dog, you get to pick the next category, the 80s or 90s. The 80s or 90s. Okay, he would like the 80s. The 80s. Okay, here we go with the 1980s. What is the name of the fictional Los Angeles building in which most of Die Hard's action takes place? What is the name of the fictional Los Angeles building in which most of Die Hard's action takes place? Thanks. Welcome in, theme park, Kevin, theme park adventures. Here's the question again. What is the name of the fictional Los Angeles building in which most Die Hard action takes place? It is the Nakatomi Plaza. Nakatomi Plaza. So let's see who got it first. Dave Stragan got it first. Then it's Joey's World. Zippity Doo Dug. Donna. Kevin. Debbie Thunert. Gloria Thibodeau. Okay, Dave Stragan, you get to pick the category next. Dave Stragan. Make sure you check out Zippity Doo Dog at 7 p.m. with the Hump Day Hangout. And he has Dave Stragan on this evening. And Dave would like the 80s. So here we go with the 1980s. Take My Breath Away won the Oscar for Best Original Song after appearing in which 1986 movie starring Tom Cruise? Dave is the king of cars, yes. Take My Breath Away won the Oscar for Best Original Song after appearing in which 1986 movie starring Tom Cruise? And the answer is Top Gun. Top Gun. So Dave Stragan got it first again. Then we had Donna. It's Joey's World. Nico the Greco. Kevin Theme Park Adventures. Debbie Thunert. Gloria. And Zippity Doo Dog. Good job, everyone. Okay, Dave, pick the next category. '80s, please. Okay, here we go. 1980s. What was the name of the Wham's debut album released on July 9th, 1983? What was the name of Wham's debut album released on July 9th, 1983? Yes, thank you, Dave and Donna, for putting in the different links. What was the name of the Wham's debut album released on July 9th, 1983? And the answer is Fantastic. Fantastic. And Gloria got it first, and then Jason with the Fantastic. Good job. Sorry, no leak. Oh, no problem. It's Joey's World. So Gloria gets to pick the next category. And she wants to stick with the 80s, the 1980s. Here we go. Next question. Which play by Shakespeare is also the title of a 1981 song by Dire Straits? Which play by Shakespeare is also the title of a 1981 song by Dire Straits? I'll read the question again. So far, I've not seen the correct answer. But which play by Shakespeare is also the title of a 1981 song by Dire Straits? And Gloria Thibodeau comes in with it with Romeo and Juliet. Romeo and Juliet. So Gloria gets the points for Romeo and Juliet. Good guesses, though, by everyone, and good job, Gloria. Okay, she would like the 80s. The 80s. Okay, here we go. The 1980s. Who won the Oscar for Best Actor for his role as Christy Brown in My Left Foot? Who won the Oscar for Best Actor for his role as Christy Brown in My Left Foot? I'll read the question again. Who won the Oscar for Best Actor for his role as Christy Brown in My Left Foot? Nico comes in with John Stamos. But the answer is Daniel Day-Lewis. Daniel Day-Lewis. I was trying to think of a clue because he did The Last of the Mohicans, but then It's Joey's World came in first with Daniel Day-Lewis. And then we had Gloria and Kevin. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen that movie. Been a very long time. Okay, It's Joey's World. You get to pick the category. And you're going with the 80s. Okay, the 1980s. Girls on Film, released in 1981, was a major hit for which new wave band? Girls on Film, released in 1981, was a major hit for which new wave band? I'm going to read it one more time, and then I see the answer already. Girls on Film, released in 1981, was a major hit for which new wave band? And it was Duran Duran. So we had actually Donna got it first, and then It's Joey's World. Then Kevin, Theme Park Adventures. Then we had Debbie Thunert, Nico the Greco, Gloria, and Gloria. Good job, everyone. Oh, and Jason. And Jason. Okay, Donna, you get to pick the category. '90s. Okay. She would like the 1990s. Here we go. What is the name of the 1992 animated film which stars Matthew Broderick in a voice role, the plot widely considered to be based on Hamlet? What is the name of the 1992 animated film which stars Matthew Broderick in a voice role, the plot widely considered to be based on Hamlet? See if anyone else answers. I'll read the question again and then give the answer. What is the name of the 1992 animated film which stars Matthew Broderick in a voice role, the plot widely considered to be based on Hamlet? And the answer is The Lion King. The Lion King. So Nico the Greco was the only one that got it correct. There are good answers there, but it's The Lion King. And I'm sure if they would have put like James Earl Jones or someone else, it might have been easy to get. But it was The Lion King. And Matthew Broderick played Simba. Yes. Yeah, I didn't know it was based on like Hamlet either. Okay, Nico, you get to pick the category. And he liked to stick with the 90s, the 1990s. So here we go. What is the name of the prospector character Woody encounters in Toy Story 2, voiced by Kelsey Grammer? What is the name of the prospector character Woody encounters in Toy Story 2, voiced by Kelsey Grammer? And I'll read it again in case somebody's playing along, either Ninja or on a replay. What is the name of the prospector character Woody encounters in Toy Story 2, voiced by Kelsey Grammer? It was Stinky Pete. Stinky Pete. So Dave Stragan, Donna was Stinky Pete, Kathy Hollister was Stinky Pete, Nico the Greco, Debbie Thunert, and Kevin Theme Park Adventures. Okay, Dave, 90s or 80s? 90s or 80s? The 80s. Okay. It's in the music category. The music category. Which was the only Pet Shop Boys hit to reach number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100? Which song was the only Pet Shop Boys hit to reach number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100? And this is from the 1980s. Which was the only Pet Shop Boys hit to reach number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100? And the answer is the West End Girls. The West End Girls. So Donna got it first. Then we had It's Joey's World, Kevin Theme Park Adventures, Nico the Greco. Then we had Gloria, Debbie Thunert. Good job, everyone. Donna, you can pick the next category. Okay, she would like to stick with the 80s. Here we go with the 80s. What is the name of the female What is the name of the female chipmunk band introduced in Alvin and the Chipmunks? What is the name of the female chipmunk band introduced in Alvin and the Chipmunks? That's the 1980s. And I'll read it again. What is the name of the female chipmunk band introduced in Alvin and the Chipmunks? And it's called the Chipettes. The Chipettes. So we had Dave Stragan coming in first. Then Donna. Gloria, Kevin Theme Park Adventures. It's Joey's World. Chipettes, I really don't know. Nico the Greco. What's her name? And Debbie Thunert. Good job, everyone, with the Chipettes. Okay, Dave, you get to pick the category. Check out Zippity Doo Dog Hump Day Hangout. Check out Tea Town Mary Ellen with Dean of the Live Place on the live variety show at 7 p.m. Joy S does 8 p.m. Also at 9 p.m. is the This and That crew. I know the Disney Nerd Herders were walking around the Epcot resorts. The Parks with the Pigeons were in Epcot with the M80s. Also, check out This Our Dreams tomorrow. Check out Jennifer Caruso, Dinners with Donna, It's Joey's World, and Samantha Lowe. Okay, Dave would like to do the 90s. The 80s. I spent the 90s working too much. Okay, here we go. The 1980s. Dr. Claw is the main antagonist in which animated show based around a cyborg human and his various bionic implements? Dr. Claw is the main antagonist in which animated show based around a cyborg human and his various bionic implements. And nobody got it. And I'll read the question again. And actually, let's see. Nico the Greco got it with Inspector Gadget. Nico the Greco got it with Inspector Gadget. Welcome in, Pino Pete. Thank you for joining. So, Nico the Greco was first. Then we had Gloria Thibodeau. And nope, Dave Stragan. He went back and did it. And Donna. Inspector Gadget. Inspector Gadget was live action filmed here in Pittsburgh, yes, in the 1990s with Matthew Broderick. Yes, David. I remember that one. Okay, so Nico the Greco, you can pick the 90s, which you're going to. Okay, so we will do the 1990s. Here we go. In Seinfeld, what is the first name of the character who is usually referred to by just his surname, Kramer? In Seinfeld, what is the first name of the character who is usually referred to by just his surname, Kramer? What was his first name? In Seinfeld, what is the first name of the character who is usually referred to by just his surname, Kramer? It was Cosmo. Cosmo. So Pino Pete was first with Cosmo. Then we had Gloria and Nico the Greco. Donna, Debbie Thunert, and Kevin, Theme Park Adventures with Cosmo. Okay, Pino Pete, you can pick the 1980s or the 1990s. Okay, Pino Pete would like the 1980s. Well, let's see if anybody knows the answer. If not, then we'll do another 80s question. In Murder, She Wrote, from what profession has the lead character Jessica Fletcher retired from? In Murder, She Wrote, from what profession has the lead character Jessica Fletcher retired from? Before she was a detective. What type of job did Jessica Fletcher have? Go-go dancing. I'll read the question one more time. In Murder, She Wrote, from what profession has the lead character Jessica Fletcher retired from? It was a teacher or teaching. A teacher or teaching. So Pinot Pete got it first again. And then we have Debbie Thunert with a teacher. She was John Stamos. Okay, Pinot Pete. You can name the category 80s or 90s. The 80s or 90s. Okay. Here we go. On which planet does Luke Skywalker crash land in The Empire Strikes Back, subsequently meeting Yoda for the first time? On which planet does Luke Skywalker crash land in The Empire Strikes Back, subsequently meeting Yoda for the first time? The swampy one. I'll read the question again. On which planet does Luke Skywalker crash land in The Empire Strikes Back, subsequently meeting Yoda for the first time? It was Dagobah. Dagobah. So Dave Stragan got it first. Dave Stragan. Then we had Donna, Gloria, Kevin, Debbie Thunert, Nico the Greco. I only remember because of Weird Al Yoda song. Okay, Dave, you can pick the next category. Oh no, their chat keeps freezing. Dave Stragan, you can pick the next category. The 80s. Okay, here we go with the 1980s. Number pad stuck. Here we go. Who is Luke Skywalker's father as revealed in the Star Wars sequel, The Empire Strikes Back? Who is Luke Skywalker's father as revealed in the Star Wars sequel, The Empire Strikes Back? Uh-oh. And the answer is Darth Vader. Darth Vader. Darth Vader. So we have It's Joey's World first. Then Dave Stragan. Then we have Pino Pete, Donna Jaworski, Earth Vader, Doggone Fingers. Yeah, I know that. And then we have Kevin. And we'll do it. Kevin, Nico, and I'll give Jason. Okay, the 1980s. Here we go with the 1980s. In which U.S. state is Magnum PI set in? In which U.S. state is Magnum PI set in? In which U.S. state is Magnum PI set in? And the answer is Hawaii. Hawaii. So Dave Stragan comes in first. Then Gloria Thibodeau. It's Joey's World. Pino Pete. Donna. Kathy Hollister. Kevin Theme Park Adventures. And Nico the Greco. Never sent. Ah, darn. Okay, Dave Stragan, pick the category. The 80s, please. Here we go. In Back to the Future 2, which footwear brand is depicted as having invented a pair of shoes with self-tying laces? In Back to the Future 2, which footwear brand is depicted as having invented a pair of shoes with self-tying laces? And the answer is Nike. Or Nike, but Nike. So we have Dave Stragan first. Then Pino Pete. Gloria. Nico the Greco. Kevin Theme Park Adventures. Debbie Thunert. And Kathy Hollister with the Nike. Good job. Converse was a good answer, but they were looking for Nike. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, Dave Stragan, pick the category again. Dave Stragan. Okay, the 80s, the 1980s. Here we go. A montage of which historical event was used as part of the 1981 on-air launch of MTV? A montage of which historical event was used part of the 1981 on-air launch of MTV? I'll read the question again. A montage of what historical event was used as part of the 1981 on-air launch of MTV? It was the Apollo 11 moon landing. The Apollo 11 moon landing. So let's see who got it first. Moon landing. Donna Jaworski. Then Nico the Greco. Then we had Pinot Pete. It's Joey's World. Gloria. Then we had Kathy Hollister. And Kevin Theme Park Adventures. And Debbie Thunert with the moon landing. Okay, Donna, you can pick the next category. Let's try the 90s. Okay, here we go with the 1990s. In which animated 1991 film is the song Be Our Guest performed by anthropomorphic household objects? In which 1991 animated film is the song Be Our Guest performed by anthropomorphic household objects? And the answer is Beauty and the Beast. Welcome in, Emily, LSU Mom. Beauty and the Beast. So we had LSU Mom first. Emily was first. Then we had Nico the Greco. It's Joey's World. Donna. Pinot Pete. Kathy Hollister. Then we had Gloria. Debbie Thunert. Good job, everyone. Oh, no problem, Emily. Thank you for joining in. It's great to see you. And I understand that life does get involved. No problem. Okay, a couple more questions. So, LSU Mom, you can pick the 1990s or the 1980s. The 1990s or the 1980s. Okay, she would like the 80s. The 1980s. Okay, here we go. 1980s. Which was the first 24 hours a day television news network? Which was the first 24 hours a day television news network? And I'll read it one more time. Which was the first 24 hours a day television news network? And the answer is CNN. CNN. Nico the Greco was first. Then we had Chief Broken Arrow. Welcome in, Chief Broken Arrow. Then we had Gloria. It's Joey's World. LSU Mom. Pinot Pete. Donna. Then we had Kathy Hollister, Kevin, and Debbie Thunert. And Nico the Greco would like the 1990s. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see if anyone knows the answer to this one. Which teen drama set in a California city contains a zip code as part of the title? Which teen drama set in a California city contains a zip code as part of its title? I'll read it one more time. Which teen drama set in a California city contains a zip code as part of its title? It is Beverly Hills 90210 or 90210. So we have LSU Mom. Then we have It's Joey's World. Nico the Greco. Gloria. Chief Broken Arrow. Kevin, Theme Park Adventures. Donna. Oops, I just put the zip code. No problem. No problem. I will take either one. And you get to pick the category, LSU Mom. You can pick the 90s or the 80s. Okay, she would like the 80s. The 1980s. Okay, here we go. Which was the very first music video broadcast on MTV? Which was the very first music video broadcast on MTV? I know it's a long, long sentence, but which was the very first music video broadcast on MTV? And the answer is The Bugles video killed the radio star, or the Buggles video killed the radio star. So let's see. Video killer radio killed the radio star. Chief Broken Arrow got the full one, so they'll get the 2 points. So then Donna, It's Joey's World. Gloria. Everybody has a whole different version there. Then we have Pinot Pete. Debbie Thunert. And Kevin. Good job. So Chief Broken Arrow, you can pick the 1980s or the 1990s. And we'll do 2 more questions. So this one and one more. So Chief Broken Arrow. Okay, he or she would like the 1980s. Here we go. Which U.S. television and radio broadcaster is sometimes referred to as the Peacock Network? Which U.S. television and radio is sometimes referred to as the Peacock Network? And the answer is NBC. NBC. So LSU Mom is first. Then Donna. Then we have Gloria. Pinot Pete. Chief Broken Arrow. Debbie Thuner. Then we have Kathy Hollister. Kevin Theme Park Adventures. Nico the Greco. And It's Joey's World. Okay, LSU Mom, you get to pick the final category this evening. The final category for this evening. The 1980s. Nobody's going to get that one. We'll do this one. Okay, here we go. The 1980s. Which character from the Star Wars movie series is currently frozen in carbonite on the planet Tatooine at the beginning of Return of the Jedi? Which character from the Star Wars movie series is currently frozen in carbonite on the planet Tatooine at the beginning of Return of the Jedi? And we have our answer. It is Han Solo. Han Solo. So Pinot Pete got it first. Then we had Donna. Kathy Hollister. It's Joey's World. Gloria Thibodeau. Kevin Theme Park Adventures. Chief Broken Arrow. LSU Mom. Debbie Thunert. Debbie Thunert. Nico must have jumped. Oh, no. Yeah, Nico must have jumped out. Okay. Wow, it was neck and neck with Donna and Nico the Greco. They were tied for first, but Nico didn't answer the last question. At least I don't see his answer. So Donna wins by 1 point with 29 points. Nico the Greco was second with 28 points. Then Gloria Thibodeau with 25 points. $24 points was Debbie Thunert. Then we had Dave Stragan he had 18 points. Then Kathy Hollister with 9 points. Zippity Doo Dug, 6 points. Jason Thibodeau, 6 points. Kevin Theme Park Adventures, 19 points. Pinot Pete had 14 points. LSU Mom, 8 points. And Chief Broken Arrow, 6 points. And thank you, LSU Mom, for the super chat. Very nice of you, non-expected, but we will use it towards the channel. And thank you all for joining, and congratulations, everyone. It was a good game. Welcome in, Tony of Phantasmic Chronicles. No problem. And good job, everyone. Thank you, LSU Mom, for the super chat. Very nice of you. And I do thank you all. Yeah, because if you would have answered the last one, you guys would have been tied for a sudden death question. But you got second place, Nico the Greco. So have a great night, everyone. Check out Zippity Doo Dug. Check out Tea Time Mary Ellen. Check out Dean of the Live Place. And And we will see you all in the chats and let the adventures begin. Also, keep your notification bell rung. You never know when I may go live, especially this weekend. So make sure you guys have a great night and have a great rest of your week. Thank you very much, and we will see you all later. Good night, everyone, and thank you for joining.